You've seen recent reports about the norovirus on cruise ships, even at a local hospital. But you don't often hear about foodborne illnesses at restaurants. That's because those types of complaints aren't in the health department's inspection records. But On Your Side investigator Heather Sullivan got her hands on that information. Here's what she found out.
Under the Freedom of Information Act, we obtained these records from the health department of what they say are 4 cases of foodborne illness outbreaks at local restaurants and facilities last year. But they came with this disclaimer. It's often very difficult to identify whether an outbreak is truly due to foodborne transmission or if the pathogen spread person to person. So why is it so difficult? The health department took us inside. When they hear someone is sick, they contact the restaurant and customers.
When people got sick, what foods they ate, who didn't get sick.
Once a foodborne illness is suspected, they'll take samples from both the possible food source and stool samples from the people who got sick, and they'll bring them here. This is a laboratory in the Division of Consolidated Laboratory Services. This is the state lab that tests foodborne outbreaks for the entire state. The lab determines whether the problem is a bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli or a virus like norovirus and the source.
It could be a jar of peanut butter that was nationally distributed, or it could be a food handler that was working at a restaurant that was ill.
Here's why they say it's difficult to pinpoint the source.
We know that at a buffet and a restaurant, people eat different stuff. We never have laboratory testing on everybody. We never have, the perfect symptoms on everybody.
You're relying on individuals to remember either what they ate or where they had visited. It can be 2 to 3 days before an individual becomes sick.
They say norovirus is particularly hard to detect because only one part of the food may be contaminated.
As you can imagine, the infectious dose is very low, anywhere from 1 to 10 viral particles. So to try to find that low level of virus in a food sample is very difficult.
The health department immediately helps the restaurant stop the outbreak. And the good news? Foodborne illness in Virginia restaurants is pretty rare.
On average, we have about 20 across the state.
So how can you help protect your family when you eat out? Well, check the restaurant inspection reports. Note foods that aren't as hot or cold as they should be, and watch for chefs or food servers that appear to be sick. I'm On Your Side investigator Heather Sullivan.
To contact On Your Side investigator Heather Sullivan, send her an email or connect with her on Facebook or Twitter. You can catch the Restaurant Report every Thursday at 11 only on NBC 12.